Hi dolls, welcome to my how to get flawless foundation, highlight and contour application video. In my previous video, I had done a purple smoky halo on my eye, and in this one I'm going to show you how to get the perfect foundation, highlight and contour. So as you can see, my face is clean. I have nothing on my face. I've only just done my eyes and brows. So I nearly made a mistake and started with a foundation, which is a black Opal foundation in Nutmeg. But you never start with foundation. You always have to start with primer, because primer creates an extra layer between your face and your skin and your makeup, which just helps protect your skin. Also, it just makes for a more smoother application, and the foundation lasts longer with you using primer. And I'm just a big advocate for primer because it just really does help with your skin. And then I'm going to go with my foundation. It's my black Opal foundation in Nutmeg. It's one of the first times I was using the foundation, and I can honestly say it's amazing. I love the texture, the way it feels on my skin. The only problem is I'm not crazy about the smell. It's just a bit weird for me. Anyways, I tried using this silicone sponge thing on my face, and it just didn't work for me. Like, I've seen people using it and I tried to use it, and it just spreads the foundation. It doesn't really blend it out the way that I'd like it to be. So I tried. I really did try, and then I gave up like halfway, and I was just like, I'm just gonna use my brush. And I love using a brush for my foundation because I feel like it just blends out the foundation really well. So I just move in circles and I just pat down the foundation, and I feel a brush works better for me. And the brush also, I feel, soaks in less product than a beauty blender would. The silicone, it doesn't take any of the product, but it just doesn't work for me, my personal application of it. I just didn't really like it, so I just preferred using my brush. And my brush just blends it out, keeps it smooth, keeps it popping. So that's why I personally prefer using a brush. Now we're going to highlight our face. So where the light hits your face, you highlight that place. So I highlight under my eyes, but I don't put it directly under my eyes because I felt that will have too much product under my eye. So when I blend it out, I just bring it upwards. But I put the concealer under my eye. And I used the LA Girl concealer in Fawn, which I feel is a nice color, but I feel like it's a bit too similar to my foundation color, so I add a creamy beige over it, and I feel like it sort of creates the perfect blend of highlight for me. And I just sprayed my beauty blender just so it's damp, because the best blending tool is a damp beauty blender, again for myself. And then I just make sure that my face is blended out really well. And I often do take my time when it comes to blending out, because I just want it to look nice and uniform. And I just don't want it to stand out a lot. So I just take my time and I blend. take my LA Girl powder in Banana, and I'm just gonna set my face. So I applied a powder everywhere where I had applied my highlight previously. So I just apply it lightly on my face, and I'm just gonna give it time. Waiting for the baking. Other people rather contour their face, but not me. I rather like take some selfies, because like you have to like take a selfie to prove that you actually baked, so these people can't see. But it's actually one of my favorite things to do, take a selfie of me baking. It's like, I don't know why, it just looks cool. Like it looks cool personally, and I do it all the time. Lame, but look at that, so cute. By the way, I love Snapchat, like it's my fave. But yeah. And when you're done baking, then you just take a fluffy brush and you just brush off all of that excess powder. And I just make sure to brush it off really, really, really well. And yeah, take your time with that too, and just brush off all of that powder. Most people will leave their highlights to look like that. For example, like just brushed out, and you can see that distinct white and that distinct foundation, and I don't really like that out. So I will continue just blending my foundation and my highlight and my highlight powder. And now I'm gonna contour my nose, and I'm using the Glam spicy palette. I'm assuming from LA Girl, but I'll list all the products in the description box below. And I'm just gonna contour my nose. I'm just going to start from the bottom, and I'm just going to bring it up into the corner of my brow bone, and I feel like that creates the best contour for my nose. I'm not really a big fan of contouring my nose in general, so I just do it sometimes, but that's how I choose to contour my nose. As you can see, I keep blending or brushing out that highlight, because I'm not really a big fan when it's that white. And then using that same palette, I'm going to go again with that bronzer, and I'm just going to use it to chisel out my face. Create some cheekbones for my little chubby cheeks. And I'm just going to, from the top of my ear vibes, and I'm just going to bring it towards my mouth, but not really close to my mouth. Just contour it like that. And then I'm also going to contour the templates of my forehead and my chin, and just make sure I'm looking cut, looking chiseled out. And then I'm going to use that same blush from that same palette. Blush is a must for me, because it just brings a warmth to your face. You can just see the difference without the blush and the difference with the blush. And then after using my palette, I'm going to go with my Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. This is the best highlight. Like just look at that glow. It's so nice. It's warm, and it's not as white, because whenever you use a white highlight, it looks great on the side profile, but when I look at you on your front profile, it just looks cakey and you look ghosty. But I feel like this is a great highlight, and it just doesn't do that for me personally. And then I'm also just gonna highlight my nose, just to emphasize that. Look at how small it looked before. I look like Shrek. And now my nose is looking all slim and chic and all that stuff. We have the final look of that highlight, foundation, and contouring. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. So see you guys in next week's video, and yeah, have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Bye guys.